RIP, the maximum hop count or the maximum hop limit of RIP is 16. Oh, sorry, 15. Okay, maximum hop limit of RIP is 15 routers. Okay, 15 hops. So in that case, for IP version 4, the number of routers must be 16, because with IP version 4, the hop count start from the next router. Let's say, for instance, this router is connected to this router, and this router is connected to this other router, this other router connected to this other router. So it goes like that until you have 16 routers. Okay, so the maximum is 15 hops. Okay, so I have the hop count will start if the source is this router. The hop count starts from the next router here. 1, 2, 3, and then it goes like that. If it is IP version 6, it starts from the originating router. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes like that. So that's what you have to understand. IP version 4, the hop limit starts from the next router. The hop count starts from the next router. IP version 6, the hop count starts from the originating router. Now, what the poison reverse is saying is that I have received this update, hop 1, hop 2, hop 3, hop 4. Now the maximum is 15. Then the 16th router will say, oh, this packet cannot, I do not even know. So that poison reverse is the maximum is exceeded. So the next router on the maximum exit, let's say for instance we are 16. Okay, I get an all orders, we are 16. Let's assume we are 16 in number, or maybe 16, or let's say 17. Okay, I send an update, so I am not a hop. I am not going to be counted. So now my neighbor is hop. My neighbor router is get. So now the counting starts from get. It goes on. It goes on. It goes on until the 15th one. Now when we reach at the 15th one, that's where this update must stop. Then if the 16th router received this, or the 17th router received this update, now the maximum is exceeded. As soon as the maximum is exceeded, the next router, that is the exceeded one, would respond to the source router that the destination of this particular route that you are asking is one on, you don't even know how far. Okay, the router is kind of giving a bad response. The poison reverse is the router does not even know, and it does not want to tell you that it does not know. It's sort of kind of lied to you, saying that the destination that you are trying to reach, the distance is 500 million kilometers away from here. So if you are somebody that does not want to go that far, you cannot even go that far, so you'll relax. Okay, so it's a bad response. Poison reverse is a response that is more of, let's say, a lie. Somebody asks you, I want to go to Banjul, and you don't know where Banjul is. You say you will go to Jarasoma. From Jarasoma you go to Basse. From Basse you go to Tamba. From there you go to Dakar. So you see that one? That person is giving a bad response. So that is because it exceeds. You have passed Banjul. Banjul is, you are coming from Bara, you come to Banjul, you pass Banjul and come to Westfield. You now pass Banjul. You came through Banjul until you pass Banjul, and now you are looking for Banjul. Now this person, instead of telling you that you go back to Banjul where you come from, is telling you go to Jarasoma, go to Basse, go to Tamba, go to Dakar, and then you come to Bara and then come. So that is one thing that you have to understand about poison reverse. The other thing is hold time. In dynamic routing protocols, like for instance EIGRP, OSPF, they have a time limit. Okay, they have a time limit. Let's say for instance EIGRP has 5 seconds that it will send an update to its neighbor. So if the neighbor does not receive and does not reply for 15 seconds, or the neighbor will say, okay, my neighbor is down. For instance, OSPF, 4 times the hello timer. Let's say 10 seconds, I send a hello to my neighbor, 10 seconds, he don't reply. Another 10 seconds, he doesn't reply. Another 10, so my whole timer is that 10 seconds. Okay, my whole timer is 10 seconds. 40 seconds for OSPF. My whole timer is 10 seconds, and the date timer is 40 seconds. I'll have to hold for 10 seconds. If there is no reply, I will send another hello. No reply, I will send another hello. So that is the hold down timer. Okay, the date timer is that the time it takes before I can say my neighbor is down. Hold timer is the time that it takes before I can send another hello. Okay. Somebody was asking about loopback. A loopback is an IP address that is configured on a router to be able to verify whether you can be able to reach that router's LAN. Now let's see. I do not want to connect a switch on this router. I don't want to connect a switch here because maybe I even connect a switch there, but I don't want to use my LAN network. I don't want to use my LAN network address to be testing my LANs, okay, because this is not safe. So one thing I can do is I just have to create a logical IP address here, something logical, so we call it as the loopback. So something logical here, and if I'm able to reach this logical LAN here, it means that I can be able to reach any other LAN that is physical here. So that's why you have that logical. So we call them logical. Loopbacks are logical IP addresses that you can be used to be able to trace if you can be able to reach a particular LAN. Okay, so that's what they are. They're used for testing purpose only. You want to test whether router 1 here can be able to reach the LANs of router 2. You configure a loopback here and advertise it in your network and see if you test it and you are able to reach that loopback. It means you can be able to reach all other LANs that are behind router 2 here. And then it's also very useful for some routing protocols like OSPF, ISIS. They use this as their router ID, and then so that they are identified in the routing domain. So that is it, guys. And if you have any questions, and if you think these explanations need more elaboration,